Celebs are known for their ridiculously good looks. They are usually the most attractive ones in any room. But that all changes when they have kids. Instead of their parents being the stars of the show, these celeb children are claiming the spotlight for themselves. Stay tuned to find out which celeb kid hates being photographed with her mom. New around here? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. Now, on to 10 celeb kids that are better looking than their parents. Alya Baldwin. Having two celeb parents pretty much sets you up to be gorgeous. The gene pool is just swimming with great genetics. Alya Baldwin is the daughter of model and actress Kim Basinger and actor Alec Baldwin. You may remember Baldwin from the show 30 Rock with Tina Fey and Basinger from 8 Mile or 50 Shades Darker. Anyway, the two got together and created the beauty that is Alya Baldwin. Basinger is quite beautiful in her own right. Alya even captioned a picture of her mother saying that she has no idea how people turn out as beautiful as her mother has. But Alya may be even more beautiful than her gorgeous mother. She has been modeling for several years for top agencies. She left IMG Models when she was 19 and moved on to DT Model Management. When she came on, David Todd, the president of the modeling agency, said that his team was thrilled to be working with Alya. In his opinion, she was young, intelligent, timeless, and beautiful. He also said that the teen exuded confidence and commanded the attention of a room without even a stitch of makeup on. That's a big compliment coming from someone who spends all his time around beautiful models. And it must be true because Alya has appeared in Vanity Fair, Elle, Du Jour, and several other high-caliber magazines. Hey guys, we are so excited to announce we are producing our own original content. Head over to The Trendy for the best DIYs, fashion tips, makeup hacks, and so much more. We are sure you're going to love it. And be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section. We love to hear from you. See you there. May Jagger. When your father is a famed symbol of hotness all over the world and your mom is a model, the pressure to look good can be stressful. Luckily for May Jagger, the daughter of Mick Jagger and Jerry Hall, she has looks that are pretty much effortless. Since bursting into the fashion world, Jagger has become one of the rare models that constantly books contract after contract. She was the face of Hudson Jeans for over 5 years and has been the face of Rimmel London since 2009. She has worked with Sunglasses Hut since 2012 and been the face of top brands like Chanel, Mugler, and Versace. She also committed to being a brand ambassador for Thomas Sabo Jewelry. If that long laundry list of accomplishments doesn't show you that Georgia is hot stuff, then just look at her. The girl has eyes that can pierce into your soul, but it's not just her looks that make her a stunner. Her keen eye for fashion sets her apart from most of her colleagues. In an interview with Hello magazine, she said that people don't need to follow trends. They should invest in things that will always look good and have fun with accessories. She continued by saying that she always buys new shoes, sunglasses, and jewelry. She splurges more on accessories and keeps her clothes more chilled out. Well, with a face like that, you can afford to wear chill clothing. Sasha Spielberg. The name Steven Spielberg is known worldwide. Everybody has at least heard of his movies, if not seen one or two. So trying to come into your own under the shadow of such a heavy name could not have been an easy feat, but Spielberg's daughter Sasha Spielberg managed to do it with grace. The girl is absolutely stunning. Just look at her long dark hair and cool bohemian style. But she hasn't gone the normal celeb kid route of being a model. She has decided to channel her good looks and creative energy into starting a band with her adoptive brother Theo. She and her brother first started working together when they shared a bedroom as children. They later joined separate bands when she went to Brown University and he went to Yale. But later, Theo wrote a song that he needed his sister to complete. He told Vanity Fair that he wrote a song that needed backup vocals, so he asked his sister to do it because her voice was so much better than his. He then thought that there had to be something to them working together. The pair's soulful sounds and Sasha's piercing looks have helped catapult them into music stardom. Plus, the Spielberg name probably doesn't hurt too much. We wonder what will be next for the Spielberg kids, but if music doesn't work out, Sasha can definitely try modeling. Billie Lourd. Did you grow up watching Star Wars? If so, then you know how crazy beautiful Princess Leia was. Everyone wanted to be her, and all the boys wanted to be with her. Carrie Fisher, who played Princess Leia, fit beautifully into the role, so much so that her looks will spark fandom to this day. But when she had her daughter Billie Lourd, fans started to realize that Fisher beauty could, in fact, be surpassed, and it had been by her daughter. Growing up, Billie stayed largely out of the public eye, at least until she scored a major role in Fox's comedy series Scream Queens in 2015. Baldwin. In the show, she plays the role of one of the Chanels, a group of girls who dominate the school because of their beauty and popularity. Obviously, to play that role, you have to be exceptionally good-looking, which Billie definitely is. She is also beautiful on the inside. In 2016, Billie lost both her mother and grandmother Debbie Reynolds within a day of each other, but instead of being down, she decided to see the silver lining in it all. She wrote on her Instagram that finding the funny in everything might take a while, but she learned from the best and her mother's voice would always be in her head and heart. What a beautiful person she is. Rumer Willis. When you think of beautiful women of the 80s, who comes to mind? Probably Demi Moore. Her dark raven hair and warm eyes made her a knockout. Even as she has aged throughout the years, she has still managed to retain her beauty. Though Moore is still a looker, her oldest daughter has begun to steal her crown. In fact, she's been a movie star since birth, as rumor has it her mother hired a camera crew to record her coming into the world. Since her first film, Rumer has been in several films including The House Bunny and Striptease. She was also named Miss Golden Globe for 2008 and went on to win season 20 of Dancing with the Stars. Anyone who has seen DWTS knows that in order to win, you must be both talented and beautiful. Half of the show is all about looks, who looks the best in the outfits and who looks the best performing the routines. Rumer's natural beauty made her a shoe-in for the competition. Unfortunately, the actress has had some trouble with drugs during the course of her career, but she has since gotten clean. She told People magazine that her decision to become sober wasn't out of necessity. She tried to go sober 1 month and then just decided to keep going. Good for you, Rumer. Evan Ross. Diana Ross is the singer/actress that we all wish we could have been. Her signature big hair and long legs were the envy of women all over the world during the height of her career. Now that Ross is a little bit older, she has taken more of a backseat to her children, who are now taking the stage. Have you seen Tracee Ellis Ross, who stars on Backlash? Gorgeous. But none of Diana's kids are more good-looking than her son Evan. You may have seen him in the Hunger Games movies, or ATL, or Jeff, Who Lives at Home. No matter where you have seen him, everyone knows one thing for sure: Evan is hot. We mean super hot, like the surface of the sun hot. He is also unfortunately married, but he looks super happy in his marriage to rock star Ashlee Simpson, so we guess we will be happy for him. Ashlee's commonly captioning her Instagram photos about how good-looking and talented her husband is. On one photo, she wrote that she wishes the rest of the world could see the amazing art that her husband creates, and she went on to say how proud she was to be his love. Talk about cute. Alya Baldwin. When two sisters end up modeling, you know they must have good genes. But what about when the whole family models? Alya Baldwin is the sister of Hailey Baldwin and cousin of Ireland Baldwin, both of whom are successful models. Her mother, Kaia Baldwin, is a stunning graphic designer from Brazil, and her father is Stephen Baldwin. You might know her dad from The Apprentice or from his famous brother Alec. Either way, there are some seriously good genes flowing through the Baldwin family. Though Alya is newer to modeling than her sister and cousin, people are projecting big things for the brunette cutie. At 22, she signed with State Management, which is a modeling agency that represents girls with strong looks and personalities to match. She also moved to New York City full-time to focus on her modeling career. With such a famous family, most kids would probably just use their family name to get them in the door at agencies, but not Alya. She tweeted that she went to every agency meeting that she's ever had incognito, which means that she didn't tell them who she was. So she really is relying on her good looks to help her in the modeling field, and judging by her natural beauty, we don't think that is such a bad idea. Kendall Jenner. If you haven't been living under a rock, then you probably know all about the Kardashians. Whether you want to or not, the clan is everywhere. While most people are focused on Kris Jenner, Bruce, or the other three sisters, the real beauty to watch is Kendall. All of the Kardashian Jenners are strangely beautiful, but Kendall is the only one to turn that beauty into a successful modeling career. She went from being a reality television star to a bona fide top model. She has walked in runway shows for big names like Marc Jacobs, Givenchy, and Chanel. She has paired her good looks with hard work and dedication, and everyone has taken notice. In 2013, the New York Times wrote that Kendall was taking modeling seriously, and unlike other celebrity models, she has the raw looks to do it. She has big doe eyes, shiny dark hair, and full lips. She's about 5'10", very slender and leggy. The publication noted that Kendall has a real shot at making it as a model, even without her family connections. We are not totally surprised at the success that Kendall has had. Just look at her genes. Her mother is a knockout and her father is an Olympic champion. Plus, her half-sisters have made an empire out of their good looks, so it only makes sense for her to follow in their footsteps. Gigi Hadid. We bet when you were watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you never thought that the real star that came out of the show would be one of the wives' daughters. But that is exactly what happened. Yolanda Hadid is a former model turned reality television star when she joined The Real Housewives. But now her biggest claim to fame might be the fact that she gave birth to her beautiful daughter Gigi. Gigi has taken the modeling world by storm and managed to become even bigger than her mother, who was quite the model herself. Gigi was named the face of Maybelline, which is one of the biggest makeup brands in the world. You don't get that title without having natural good looks. Just look at her golden blonde hair and baby doll naturally plumped lips. She's a born stunner, but she doesn't just rely on her good looks to book jobs. She also has a large social media following that helps seal some deals. When she did an interview with W Magazine, she told them that at the time she had over 4 million followers on Instagram. She continued to say that all the companies that she works with want to guarantee that she will post for them. Isn't that insane? Some of the biggest brands in the world are begging to be featured on Gigi's Instagram. That's how you know she's made it. Kaia Gerber. Remember Cindy Crawford? How could you not? She's absolutely gorgeous and has been a model for decades. People have taken notice of her since she won the Look of the Year competition held by Elite Modeling Agency in 1982. She was even featured on the cover of Vogue. But nowadays, people aren't talking so much about Cindy's achievements or her beauty. Now people are focused on her daughter, Kaia Gerber. At such a young age, Kaia has already started to catch the eye of so many big names in fashion. At just 15, she became the face of Marc Jacobs, so you know she's a knockout. But even being as beautiful as she says she doesn't like being photographed with her model mother. She told Refinery29 that the best part of being her mom's daughter is all the advice that her mom gives her, but the worst part is how beautiful Cindy is. She told the online publication that she doesn't even like being in photos next to her mom because her mom is so incredible and she doesn't seem to age. But we don't think that Kaia needs to worry one bit. She is beautiful on her own and has plenty of time to grow and become the model that she wants to be. But for right now, being the face of Marc Jacobs isn't too shabby. That's it for 10 celeb kids that are better looking than their parents. For more videos like this, check out 10 celeb kids who grew up incredibly good looking. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up.